The trend exploded because of a kiss cam moment at Gillette Stadium that went completely viral. A tech CEO and an HR chief were caught in an awkward embrace that triggered memes, media coverage, and actually led to the resignation of the CEO. Chris Martin even joked about it on stage at their next show, which made it trend even harder. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a creator trying to stay on top of what's actually trending right now, you've come to the right place. Today we're breaking down the 10 biggest trends that are absolutely dominating social media this July. These aren't just random viral moments, these are trends that smart creators are already capitalizing to grow their audiences. So grab your notebooks because we're diving deep into what's working and how you can use these trends in your own content. And don't forget to stick around until the end to see the top 3 most viral videos this week. Trend number 1 is the massive resurgence of the Summer I Turned Pretty content. And honestly, this one caught me by surprise with how explosive it's become. For those who might not be familiar, the Summer I Turned Pretty is a Prime Video series based on Jenny Han's best-selling books about a teenage girl named Belly navigating a complicated love triangle with 2 brothers at their family's summer house, Conrad and Jeremiah. So why is it blowing up right now? Well, Season 3 just premiered July 16th, and it's the final season of this beloved series. We're talking 11 episodes that are going to air weekly until September, and fans are absolutely losing their minds. The show already has 1.3 billion views on TikTok during season 1, but this final season has people more invested than ever because there's a 4-year time jump and Belly is now 21 and in college. What's really driving the trend is the intense Team Conrad versus Team Jeremiah discourse. If you've been on TikTok and Instagram lately, you've definitely seen the hashtag Team Conrad and hashtag Bonrad, which is the ship name for Belly and Conrad. Christopher Briney, who plays Conrad, has been getting massive attention for his character's growth from a troubled teenager to a mature young adult. The Christmas flashback scene between Belly and Conrad has been analyzed frame by fans. Now here's how content creators can tap into this trend. First, if you're already in the entertainment or book review space, this is your golden ticket. Create reaction videos to each episode, do character analysis content, or even book to screen comparison videos. But if entertainment isn't your niche, you can still ride on this wave. Fashion creators are already breaking down Belly's style evolution, and lifestyle creators are doing Cousins Beach Summer House Vibes content with beach house aesthetics and summer romance playlists. The key is understanding that this audience is highly emotional and engaged. They want deep dives, they want theories, and they want to feel heard in their different teams. So whether you're doing makeup tutorials inspired by the characters or even productivity content about managing intense fandoms, there's room to play anywhere. Trend number 2 is Nicki Minaj, but it's not about new music. This is about drama, and social media drama drives engagement like nothing else. Nicki has been in multiple high-profile feuds this week, particularly with SZA and members of Top Dog Entertainment. The whole thing started when Nicki Minaj misinterpreted a promotional post and things spiraled from there. The context here is crucial. On July 15th, Nicki Minaj and SZA got into a public spat on Twitter that got pretty heated, with Nicki using some very strong language. She's also been vocal about what she sees as industry conspiracies and has even claimed that her social media accounts have been compromised. The Bobs, that's Nicki's fan base, have been working overtime defending her and trending supportive hashtags. For content creators, celebrity drama content always performs well, but you need to be strategic about it. Commentary channels and pop culture creators can absolutely dive into this, but think broader. Dance creators can participate in the pose challenge. Fashion creators can break down Nicki's iconic looks throughout the years. And even business creators can discuss the dynamics of celebrity social media management and crisis PR. The key with celebrity trend content is to add your unique perspective rather than just recapping what happened. What can you teach your audience through this situation? How can it relate to your expertise or your niche? Trend number 3 is Stranger Things 5, and this one is massive because it's the end of an era. Stranger Things has been one of Netflix's biggest original series since it premiered in 2016, and season 5 is the 5th and final season. The buzz exploded in mid-July because Netflix released the first official teaser trailer on July 16 and confirmed the release schedule. The season is dropping in 3 parts: November 26th, December 25th, and December 31st of 2025. Content creators have so many angles to work with here. Obviously, entertainment creators can do trailer breakdowns, theories, and season rankings. But think about the broader appeal. 80s aesthetic content is huge right now, so fashion and interior design creators can tap into the nostalgic Stranger Things vibe. Food creators can do 80s themed recipes or recreate character favorite snacks. Even productivity and wellness creators can discuss nostalgia, growing up with the show, or managing the anticipation and the endings. The key is understanding that this audience is incredibly invested emotionally. They've grown up with these characters, so content that acknowledges that emotional journey will resonate deeply. Trend number 4 is Coldplay, but this isn't just about music, it's about one viral moment I believe you all seen already. The trend exploded because of a kiss cam moment at Gillette Stadium that went completely viral. A tech CEO and an HR chief were caught in an awkward embrace that triggered memes, media coverage, and actually led to the CEO's resignation. Chris Martin even joked about it on stage at their next show, which made it trend even harder. For content creators, this trend offers multiple entry points. The visual spectacle aspect is huge for creators. If you can get into one of those shows, the POV concert footage performs incredibly well. But if you can't attend, you can create content around concert experiences, the psychology of mass events, or even tutorials on how to get last-minute tickets. Trend number 5 is Stephen Colbert, and this one is politically charged in a way that's driving massive engagement across all platforms. CBS announced that the late night show with Stephen Colbert will end in May 2026. Just 3 days after, Colbert criticized Paramount's $16 million settlement with President Trump on air, calling it a big fat bribe. The timing is what makes this trend so explosive. People are questioning whether this is really about budget cuts, as CBS claims, or if it's political retaliation. The show has the top Nielsen ratings in late night, so the financial explanation isn't sitting well with fans. Fellow hosts like Jimmy Kimmel and John Oliver are defending Colbert, and even politicians like Senator Schiff, Warren, and Sanders are demanding transparency. This trend is thriving on the intersection of entertainment, politics, and corporate power. The hashtags Free Colbert and hashtag Corporate Cowardice are trending alongside the main Colbert hashtag. For content creators, this is tricky territory, but potentially very rewarding. Political commentary creators obviously have a natural in, but think about adjacent angles. Media literacy creators can discuss how to analyze news like this. Business creators can talk about corporate decision-making and PR crisis. And even entertainment creators can discuss the role of comedy in political discourse. The key is to be authentic to your brand and your audience. Don't force political content if it's not your lane. But if you can thoughtfully connect the story to your expertise, there's a highly engaged audience waiting. Trend number 6 is hashtag Summer Nights. This one is pure aesthetic vibes. The trend centers around the Lana Del Rey lyric, Hot Summer Nights, mid-July, and it's become the defining summer ambiance of 2025. Creators are filming slow pan sunset, fire pit gatherings, and cozy 4th of July afterglow moments, all set to the sped up version of Young and Beautiful. The text overlays usually say something like mid-July core memory, and it's creating this dreamy, nostalgic summer capsule that people can't get enough of. What's brilliant about this trend is how lifestyle brands have jumped in with ice drink recipes, dorm room cooling hacks, and summer night essentials, all tagged with hashtag HotSummerNights. The hashtag has nearly 200,000 posts, and related tags like hashtag SummerNights are getting 7,000 new posts weekly. This is probably the most accessible trend for content creators right now. Food and beverage creators can share cold summer drink recipes, home and lifestyle creators can do cozy outdoor setup content, fashion creators can showcase summer night outfits, and wellness creators can talk about the psychology of summer nostalgia. The key is nailing the aesthetic. So soft lighting, golden hour timing, and that dreamy, slightly melancholic vibe that Lana Del Rey's music creates. Even if you're in a completely different niche, you can probably find a way to create a summer nights version of your content. Trend number 7 is hashtag Dwerk, and this one is absolutely hilarious. Dwerk combines dance with twerk into a male-led parody of traditional twerking, and it's exploded thanks to a sped-up drill remix audio that has been trending on TikTok in July. The move itself involves a half squat with arm swings, and it spawned the Die or Dwerk challenge. What started as early 2010s hip-hop slang has now become a full-blown meme trend, especially popular with gym bros and amateur dancers who are either generally trying to master the move or just simply mocking it. For content creators, this is comedy gold. Dance creators can obviously participate directly, but fitness creators can break down the actual movements, comedy creators can do tutorial parodies, and even educational creators can discuss dance trends and cultural evolution. Trend number 8 is hashtag Puka Nacua, and we're diving into NFL content here. Puka Nacua is the Los Angeles Rams wide receiver who's becoming a breakout sensation as training camp begins. His stats are absolutely insane. 184 catches for 2,476 yards across just 28 games. The timing is perfect because the Rams training camp started July 22nd, and with Devontae Adams joining the team, there's massive buzz around Nacua's potential third-year leap. Fans are already doing contract extension math off the Jets receiver Garrett Wilson got a $130 million deal, setting expectations for Nacua's future earnings. What's trending isn't just the stats, it's the personality. TikTok interviews showing Nacua's kid in a candy store enthusiasm, slow motion clips of his incredible footwork, and footage of him mentoring rookies are going viral. The key is that NFL content consistently performs well, especially when it focuses on rising stars and the behind the scenes personality moments rather than just game highlights. Trend number 9 is hashtag Malachi Barton, and this is Disney Channel at its finest. Malachi Barton is an 18-year-old actor who's been trending because of his role as Victor the Vampire in the upcoming Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires, premiering August 15 on Disney+. Barton just hit 4.2 million followers on TikTok, and the promotional content for Zombies 4 is everywhere. Fans are creating dance challenges using his behind-the-scenes vocals, countdown edits to the premiere, and then versus now montages showing his growth from stuck in the middle in 2016 to his current role as a vampire. Content creators in the Disney space obviously have an opportunity here, but think about adjacent niches. Dance creators can participate in the challenge, actors and theater creators can discuss Disney Channel career paths, and even business creators can analyze Disney strategies for aging up their stars and keeping franchises relevant. The Disney audience is incredibly loyal and engaged, so quality content in the space typically performs well. And finally, trend number 10 is hashtag Emmy nominations. The 77th primetime Emmy nominations were announced July 15th, and the drama is real. Apple TV Plus's Severance leads with 27 nominations. HBO's The Penguin has 24, and people are heated about the perceived snubs. The big talking points are who got left out. Selena Gomez and Natasha Lyonne are being discussed as major snubs, and there's an ongoing debate about diversity and representation in the major categories. Shows like Squid Game missed key nominations but scored in technical categories, which has people analyzing the Academy's voting patterns. Content creators have multiple angles here. Entertainment creators can do deep dives on nominations and predictions. But data creators can analyze diversity statistics, business creators can discuss streaming wars and award strategies, and even educational creators can explain how Emmy voting actually works. The key with award season content is that it's evergreen until the actual ceremony, so you have months to create related content. Plus, award discussions tend to generate passionate engagement because people have strong opinions about who deserves recognition. So there you have it, the 10 biggest trends dominating social media right now. The key takeaway here is that successful trends aren't just random viral moments. They're driven by emotional timing and general cultural moments that people want to participate in. So whether you're jumping into the summer I turned pretty emotional investment, riding that Coldplay controversy wave, or creating your own hot summer nights aesthetic content, the opportunities are endless. The creators who succeed are the ones that don't just copy trends, but add their unique perspective and expertise to make the content their own. Which trends are you most excited to try? Drop a comment down below and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe for more trend breakdowns like this. And if you stayed until the end, here are the top 3 most viral videos this week.
I'm just like you, you're just like me, it's